Hello, did you find that little name? If you can get back to the precious item in the store. Yeah, well, he said that thing in the last part. Anyways, hello everyone, my name is Master Starman, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. In the last part, we had a very, very big series of unfortunate events occur to us. We've lost our human form, and now we're Deku, and now we've also had some more unfortunate things happen to us. And yeah, in this part, we're going to be heading outside these doors. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain. It gives me the creeps. That masked salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. Just between me and you, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Just go to the shrine near North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there. Now, there's actually quite a few... Oh god, Dogger wants to kill us because he can throw a shoe stick. Now, if you've watched my Let's Play of Ocarina of Time, you'll probably notice that there's a few things different about this game. For one, there's now this timer on the bottom that sort of explains how much time we have left. Now, there is actually an area I want to go before heading to the North Gate, and North Clocktown is probably the most important area on this first day. In this area here, you see that guy running extremely fast, and we also see that there is a fairy here. Please find a way to return me to the fairy found in North Clocktown. You'll need to get this fairy before heading to the Great Fairy in North Clocktown, so yeah. Now we're in South Clocktown right now. This area here leads to West Clocktown, and that area there leads to East Clocktown, and there's an area behind this area here known as the Clock Tower that leads to North Clocktown. These guys here, they'll serve a more significant purpose later on, but for now, not so much. Anyways, here's North Clocktown. It's probably the smallest area and has probably the least amount of stuff to do in it. And let's talk to this guy. What's this? Green clothes? What fairy? Sir, could you by any chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I'm the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, I am already aged 35. No fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age. But why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. And while I stand here with a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, you're so lucky you have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, sir, in exchange, I'll sell you a map. It's a cheap sign of friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? And he'll sell us the Clocktown map for 5 rupees and Woodfall for 40. Woodfall is an area we'll be getting into much later on, but for now I'm gonna buy a map of Clocktown. This is gonna make things a lot easier. Everyone has to love that cooling power line. Right here we have another one of those, things that'll, give off a lot of rupees. If by any chance you happen to break every single one of them, actually, no, I think it's if you, later on, if you can break every single one of them with a single slice, then you'll be able to get a really, really nice reward, which is a red rupee, which is worth 20 rupees, which is really helpful. Oh no, the Great Fairy! Oh my god, hello there. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape, thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought the masked children was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. And we get magic power much earlier than we did in Ocarina of Time. Whereas we got that magic power in, like, part 15 of that Let's Play. We're getting it in part 2 of this one. So, yeah, we're getting it pretty early on. It's helpful having magic this early. Now, as Deku, you actually have a new ability that is kind of a ranged attack, actually, if you think about it. You can... I'll show it off here. You can shoot these little bubble things here. Now, the further they go, the way more sporadic their aiming is. But they're kind of used for a later on thing. Now, there is something I kind of want to... If you speak to this guy here... What do you want, Shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun. If you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim. Let's show off our new weapon, which is stronger than his blowgun by a huge long shot. You don't know, just pop that up there? Not bad for a Deku Scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. Don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. So, let's pass this test. Keep in mind, all 5 of us by tomorrow morning will teach you the code. Are you ready? Go for the last one, kind of lags behind there. Now, this part is actually... admittedly kind of tricky because these guys are extremely fast. If you can get them in one of these areas here, then they are screwed utterly. And I did not mean to do that, actually. I meant to kind of go back in there. There's 5 of these guys. There's 2 in North Clocktown. There's 2 in, I think, East Clocktown and 1 in West Clocktown. Speaking of which, there's Jim. There's 1 in West Clocktown as well, there's none in South. So, here we're going to East Clocktown, which you probably got a decent idea as to where the 2 were there. And there is actually something kind of funny that if you do to one of the guys in here. There's one of the guys, that isn't actually one of the guys there, but, yeah, if you target up here, you'll see some guy with a cuckoo up here. If you can hit him with a shot, which I actually managed to do. Wow, I'm actually surprised. That's not exactly that easy to hit that guy with a shot. If you do that, I believe this guy becomes really easy. I thought he became really easy if you did that. Here's kind of the issue with these bombers, is that you have to hope they run into crap, and it's pretty easy to corner them in places to get caught. Now, I believe that there should be one on top of this place over here, which we'll be getting into later on. Yeah, I see ya. There's another one of these Deku flowers over here. See, this is just sort of getting used to what Clocktown's gonna be like. There's a lot more stuff we're gonna be doing in here later on in the Let's Play, as I'm sure you'll probably be able to figure out. Also, if you've watched any other Let's Plays in this game, then you should already know what to expect. If you haven't, then, well, I guess this is a good first Majora's Mask Let's Play to get you introduced to. And the last one is in West Clocktown, at the very, kind of in the northwest section of it, I suppose. And West Clocktown is kind of the shopping district of it. It's not kind of it's probably my least favorite area, if not North Clocktown. But yeah, there's some kind of important stuff here. There's a few heart pieces, but not too much. And we finally got them. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. Okay, I highly recommend writing this down somewhere. And the code is completely randomized, so you will not get the same code I've gotten, and if you have, then that's kind of surprising. Now, I'm actually about to be going off to this part here. Now, we've seen a few heart pieces, but we haven't gotten any of them yet. This is gonna be probably the first heart piece we're gonna get in the game, if not the second one. And for being the first one that we're gonna try and work for, you'd expect it to be pretty easy, right? probably one of the hardest heart pieces in the entire game to get. Now, they charge 10 rupees to play a game, and we gotta try and beat this here under their time limit, which is really easy. The time limit starts whenever we jump out of the thing. Now, we basically have to land on all these platforms here without, like, falling to the ground. This first round's pretty simple. Later on rounds are not so much. Now, I've gotten better at this game over my recent years of playing this, but oh my god, this game is hell. The best I can say, even though there is a time limit, take your bloody time with it. That is the best thing to say to anyone doing this. You do not, like, it takes timing in the later on ones, but this first round's not so bad, I'll just say that. The later on ones, though, oh god. You have to do this once on all 3 days before you can get the heart piece, which I'm also hoping I can get this here. Basically, you just have to collect all the rupees, which if you collect all of them, it makes up for your, and it's a new record! And he gives us 50 rupees, which is really nice for this early on in the game. Now, there is actually something pretty good in West Clocktown that you're going to want to get, trust me. Now, it's already very late in the day, which is kind of strange, but it doesn't really matter too much. We can head to the Bombers observatory that the Bombers were talking about whenever we want now. Actually, I think we're gonna do that in the next episode, though, because we've done a fairly decent amount of stuff. There's just one more thing I want to do really quickly. And, night of the first day, 60 hours remain. And, hello, really crappy music. Oh well. Anyways, if you speak to this guy here, hey there, little guy, won't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have the money, they don't deposit anything. Nothing. Random time. I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. So let's deposit some rupees. We have 90 at the moment. We can only hold up to 99 at first, so it's really recommended to get this as soon as possible. You can't even hold 990 rupees in the game regularly. And this guy will basically create a bank account for you, which is really helpful. And that he has a bank for this stuff. So anyways, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're gonna head off to the observatory and probably do some more side quests in Clocktown while we're at it. And I just got attacked by a little dog. See you guys later.